we finished the session, and I came home to tell Paul, and that first night was horrible. And I guess it took about, I don't know, a couple of weeks of all the word kept floating through my head was autism, autism, autism. Paul took it very well and was supportive, and the family was supportive. Everyone we told that loves us or cares about us or is concerned with us all sort of had the same
How long was it from
reaction.
the time? How quickly did you guys start doing your sessions? I guess they call them therapy sessions.
With Dr. Johnson's office?
Yeah.
Well, within about 3 weeks, because it was a week from the eval to the meeting, which is
Right.
Immediate. It would have been too much for Melinda to go into the eval directly, but a week is too long.
Yeah, Paul's like, it's like being told you have cancer and you have
And
to
there's
wait.
no therapy.
And it's like,
So go home and wait for a week.
I see.
was-
So like maybe a day would be better.
Yeah, or
you know,
2
over,
days.
over the weekend or.
Have you had a chance to give that feedback? Because
I haven't, but that was something Paul said. I want it to be tomorrow. I want to go tomorrow. I want
Yeah.
more.
Well,
but I did need to come home, and I did need to soak up that information as the mother. But within 48 hours, it was like, all right, I'm done. Because you go on the internet, and as Paul puts it, it's like drinking from a fire hose.
Well, and it's worse than that. It's there's not only a deluge of information, but the bulk of it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
At least from what we understand and what we see have worked with. Everybody wants to solve the problem, but they want to do it. Everybody's got a secret.
yeah, they want to sell you this thing for $19.95.
They solved it. That's right. And we're. Yeah,
All right.
Really?
Even she objects to that.
So that's about the only thing that was
Yeah.
frustrating was the week.
Well,
I
and
wonder what that's about.
Well, but hold on. But they also did a good job. They didn't send Melinda away empty-handed. They said, here are resources if you want to do some research. And so we started pretty quickly looking into things and reading about it. But again, it was let's just say it was a long week.
It was. The week seemed like 2 weeks.
All right, and so then Melinda would be able to tell you exactly, but it seemed like it was within 2 weeks we were
In therapy.
in therapy. Because it happened real quick.
Yeah, and that was very pleasing to know that we could get in for it. It was nice to know that they didn't say, okay, in 3 months, we'll start the therapy. And it was just...
Well, and it also, I think it was within a week of that, we were in that Friday session that was all day. So we were sort of in...
you went to one of the workshops.
Yeah.
Yes, right away. There happened to be a lecture coming up that Friday.
What was that one?
Dr. The
Franco?
female, yes, verbal...
Oh, yeah. Oh, how perfect for you.
Yeah, it was on verbal communication. We're like, sign us up, we're there. And so Paul's father and Paul and I, all three went. And it was a really great lecture to go to for us. And then back to the therapy, they told us family could go. Then that's when I found out we could record it. Because there's so much information that happens in that hour or 45 minutes that when you get home, what just happened? And they're so good about giving you information that when we came home and watched the video again, we got a whole other lesson of things that we didn't even hear while we were there because we had taken the time to record it ourselves. And I thought, I still look back at those sessions and think, I'm so glad we recorded that because there's just no way that even if there's 6 ears in the room that go home with us, the three of us are going to be able to recall the detail and the work that happens in that 45 minutes. Shayna and Tina were pistols of information, and it was just watching from the first time we got her in. Okay, so one other thing. When we left, Sloan and I left the diagnosis, the mother liaison, Sandy, pretty much ran after me because I was pretty much running out of the room. And they said, Dr. John said, usually by now we're used to confrontation, yelling from the parents that don't agree with our diagnosis, and they take their child and they get out of here and they scream out of the parking lot and, forget this. And she said, I'm so happy you're still sitting here holding it together. And I was like, I couldn't say it, but all I want to do is what's best for Sloan, even if it hurts me. It doesn't matter how I feel. tell me how to make her better. And so Sandy runs after me in the parking lot and says, Melinda, I know you're with Easter Seals. If you can get this occupational therapist, Carrie Alvarado, she has done amazing things with my son. So I got on the phone and called her service coordinator, who got Carrie, who happened to be available and came in within a week. So Carrie got started as soon as she could with Sloan. So we had occupational and speech at home now, twice a week with her service coordinator. So that's 3 times a week. Then we had Tina and Shayna once a week.
Wow.
So pretty much, if it wasn't 4 to 5 times a week, she had someone here every day, or we were going to Dr. Johnson's center. And so, would you not say within 3 weeks we noticed a change in Sloan?
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
I mean, it was almost like someone just changed who this little person was.
How would you describe the transformation from what to what?
From a child that was unaware of her effect in the how do you say it?
Well,
all of a sudden she was aware that her body existed in a group of people, that she had an effect when we because it also happened around that time we had some family gatherings. And she would look at each individual family person for the first time and make eye contact. And we were just...
We had a gathering over here, and she actually did that. As people came through the door, she actually looked at
each
people.
one.
The eye contact thing
Was huge. It was huge. And only until it came to be that we went, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's not done that.
Well,
and it was...
What was interesting to me is that Melinda and I almost immediately changed the way that we interacted with Sloan. And so, instead of her being able to cute her way out of things and escape
yeah.
and be insular,
we didn't take it.
We changed our behavior towards her immediately, and it was sort of confusing to Sloan, and it aggravated her, but she didn't really have any choice. And so
we even had a meltdown at the kitchen one night where she just was. I could tell she was frustrated with all the change, but we just said,
but yeah.
All right,
Is there a particular training type routine thing that they taught you to do with her that you could do for me?
Well, we through the training, the eye contact thing was huge, and so she doesn't get anything without eye contact. And so instead of, while we're in the tub, hold on just a second, instead of her just pointing to the animals and me making the noise, now under the new rules, she has to make eye contact to get the identification and the noise of the animal. And it was really difficult. The only one that she really would willingly do was the rooster. Sloan, where's the rooster? It's a hill. That's right. Where's the rooster? Cock-a-doodle-doo! Yay! All right. So under the new rules, then, like I said, she had to point and then make eye contact like that. Tractor. And truck. Beep beep.
Sloan, can you show Daddy where the chicken is? Good job. That's the chicken. Chicken.
All right. So that and the evolution of that is that it was a tax on her to look. And
also for us to wait.
Yeah.
We didn't understand the pause. There was that wait.
It was just hard to do.
You have to, and sometimes you wait longer than you want to. And Tina and Shayna would be like, there's going to be this uncomfortable pause where you think, like, I just want to tell her what it is. Well, but just wait.
And the problem is with success, you get harder.
Yes.
When it starts to work, it's like, all right, this is working.